Amelia is determined not to give up, despite the fear and uncertainty. She decides to confront Dr. Gray directly, hoping he might accidentally reveal something. Amelia visits the hospital and finds him in his office, his demeanor tense and irritable. She demands answers, accusing him of covering up something far more sinister than anyone could imagine. Dr. Gray maintains his innocence, but his frustration is evident. Just as Amelia presses him further, the hospital's head administrator interrupts, warning Amelia that making accusations without evidence could result in legal action. Reluctantly, Amelia leaves, but her gut tells her that Dr. Gray knows more than he's letting on. Back at home, Amelia's phone buzzes with a new message from an unknown number. It's a video, grainy and distorted, showing Megan and Lisa together in what looks like a hospital storage room. Megan appears to be comforting Lisa, who is visibly shaken. A timestamp indicates it was recorded just a day before Lisa's disappearance. Amelia shows the video to the police, but they are skeptical. They question why Megan never mentioned meeting Lisa that night. As they try to track down the origin of the video, Amelia can't shake the feeling that someone is manipulating the investigation from the inside. Then, an unexpected breakthrough. One of Lisa's elderly patients comes forward, claiming to have seen Megan and Dr. Gray arguing outside the hospital on the night Lisa vanished. The patient insists that Megan seemed agitated, repeatedly saying, "You promised no one would get hurt." The police track down the patient's statement, but just as they plan to interview Megan's family for more information, they receive a disturbing call. Amelia's house has been broken into. Files, notes, and all the evidence she had collected on Lisa's disappearance are gone. Terrified but undeterred, Amelia realizes she might be closer to the truth than she thought. Someone is desperate to erase the trail. As she pieces together the remaining clues, Amelia uncovers a shocking document, a list of hospital staff members linked to the falsified records. At the top of the list, Dr. Gray and Megan. The realization hits her like a ton of bricks. Megan wasn't just a witness. She was part of the cover-up all along. But why would she risk exposing herself by coming forward? Before Amelia can process this, she gets another message. This time, a voice recording of Lisa, scared and whispering, "They know I found out. If anything happens to me, it wasn't an accident." The recording ends abruptly. Amelia knows she has to act fast. But just as she plans to go to the police, her phone buzzes again. A single text message, "Stop looking. You're next." Is Amelia's life in danger? Will she uncover the truth before it's too late? Amelia knows that time is running out. The message warning her to stop digging only fuels her determination. She decides to follow the lead about the hospital staff list, convinced that the truth is buried within the tangled connections of those involved. One night, Amelia sneaks into the hospital archives, searching for any files linking Dr. Gray, Megan, and the deceased businessman. She uncovers a confidential report detailing the businessman's treatment, but something catches her eye. A nurse's signature on the medication log. It's Megan's handwriting. Just as Amelia processes this new information, she hears footsteps approaching. She barely manages to hide as Dr. Gray enters, talking on his phone. She overhears him saying, "We have to make sure no one finds out about Lisa. Megan is too reckless. We can't afford another mistake." Heart pounding, Amelia waits until Dr. Gray leaves before escaping with the file. Realizing Megan might be in danger or part of the scheme, Amelia heads to Megan's house, but it's empty. In Megan's room, she finds a hidden USB drive labeled insurance. Back at her own place, Amelia views the contents of the drive. It contains video footage of Dr. Gray administering medication to the businessman, a dosage that doesn't match the official records. In the background, Megan can be seen looking distressed. The final video is a recording of Megan tearfully explaining how she was coerced into falsifying records to cover up the overdose. Amelia rushes to the police with the evidence. Just as they prepare to act, news breaks that Dr. Gray has been found dead in his office, an apparent suicide. A note claims responsibility for Lisa's disappearance, but Amelia doesn't buy it. The handwriting doesn't match. The police, however, are quick to close the case, labeling it as a murder-suicide. Weeks later, Amelia receives a message from an unknown number. It's a photo of Lisa, alive but terrified, standing next to Megan. The caption reads, "You were so close." The story ends with Amelia realizing that someone else is pulling the strings, and the conspiracy is far from over.